Shaquay McQueen.
And my name is Destin Johnson, and this is SSU Performances. Today, we will have some of SSU's finest students show off their talents to you.
The best of the best is going to come out tonight, such as Ron Newton, NoStress, and LaRon. So who do you think is going to be good tonight?
I think it's going to be pretty good. We have a lot of talented people, so let's see what they can do.
Yeah, SSU can bring up that talent.
Entering life without a clue of what's going on. Don't even know how we get here, and we don't know for how long. Two individuals got in one for it to be on its own, for it to do what the guiders did and start its own home. But through the experiences, adversity, and life lessons, we are glad to receive and we're glad to count our blessings. Knowing from right and wrong, but we still make mistakes. Don't let it stress you out and give you headaches. Still, you are smart. Practice making good decisions. Pass along the knowledge and give the world wisdom. I haven't been writing poetry that long. I picked up a poetry class this semester, and that's like mainly when I began writing most of my poetry. Poetry, it stood out because I seen the movie Love Jones, and that kind of like inspired me to go ahead and take it up as well. Really, I don't have no certain topics or type of poems I like to write. I like to just free write, mainly like about anything, whatever comes to the top of my head. Aquarius. Ponds, rivers, lakes, and oceans. Catch the waves and the way that they are going. Up, down, left to right, and zigzag. Too deep in the sea, you might catch whiplash. Come up for air and breathe freely. Since it is free, take advantage. The water is clear and better than average. Who is better for you? Nobody I know. Nothing is better than quality H2O.
Alright, so I gotta give credit to Soulja Boy first off. Like, I kid you not. When I say that, like when I was rapping at 12, the first song I ever wrote in my life was Crank That Motorcycle. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it was trash. It had no substance behind it whatsoever, but I was in middle school, so what you expect, you know what I mean? But the first rap artist I ever listened to, like on a deep level, I was like 2. I remember hearing this Dark and Hell Is Hot, the album by DMX. And I kid you not, it was one of the most terrifying things I ever heard, but that's what I was introduced for rap, you know what I mean? That's how I was introduced to it. My pops was playing it, and I liked it. And I'm 2 years old, already liking music, not even knowing what it is, but it was cool. So I definitely give credit to him. My father, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know what hip hop was. You know, he introduced me to the old school, the KRS-One, the Rakim, the Cool G rap, all of the old heads, LL Cool J, you know, the legendary golden era hip hop status artists. And I would say I definitely caught some influence from Outkast. It's like almost too many people to name, but as of today, I would say my most credible influences would be Kendrick Lamar. That man is my hero. Like, a lot of people are probably like, oh man, come on man, like he's not even, like, people don't understand Kendrick, or excuse me, overstand Kendrick like I feel like I do. You know, it's not on any weird stalker type stuff or anything like that. Cause I know people that do stuff like that, so it's weird, but like, there's a deeper connection between us with this music. It's like, I see exactly where you're coming from, regardless of the fact that you came from Compton and I'm from Bolingbrook, Illinois, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a deeper level than that. J. Cole definitely has some influence because of his soul. It's like, he just, for every man, every black man, that dude is like, he's just what you look for, you know what I mean? He gets us. I want to say Drake, but at the same time, Drake is overrated, man. It's like he makes good music. Don't get me wrong, but he's for the pop industry. in my opinion. My EP, the It Could All Be So EP, I don't have a definite date for it due to the mixes. I was actually going home this weekend to go record in the studio, but I got to postpone that a little bit further. But I have most of it finished. I have 2 more songs to go, and that'll be it. The It Could All Be So EP is basically a compilation of songs and a concept in which I'm speaking to the people about what's going on, while also taking different forms of hip hop. Like, there's some auto-tune in there, but it's used, I feel like, in a more effective manner. You know, I'm not out there talking about selling drugs and stuff like that. In fact, I just used it as another tool to paint a clear picture. You know, paint a clear picture for clarity. You know what I mean? I used it for that. It's different. It's gonna sound different. I executively produced all but possibly 2 songs. My homeboy Urban Nerd Beats, shouts out to the GOAT. All right, that dude right there is dope. He's from Brooklyn. He makes excellent music. He's one of the reasons I know how to produce. I also produce, for folks that didn't know that. But yeah, he produced one of the songs on the album on the EP, and other than that, I produced everything else. The concept follows consistently of thinking consciously. It gets ignorant here and there. You know what I mean? I'm 21. If you expect not to hear some ignorance on a 21-year-old's EP, you've got an issue. But it stays relevant to the topic of the concept. There's a lot of love spread within the EP, because that's one of my bigger things. You know what I mean? We need more love now more than ever. I feel like all across the planet. You know, between us and our women. That's one of the major things that I address, is that it's important that the black woman knows her worth. It's important that we know our worth as men and know that, you know, we're young and we're gonna make mistakes and we're gonna see all kinds of different ladies, and that's okay. You know what I mean? But just don't treat anybody wrong. It's about being aware of your surroundings and knowing that not everything that you see is what it is. Everything that you see on these televisions are not reality. You know what I mean? You could say all day that everything that you see on the news provides evidence for what's factual, but at the end of the day, they behind what? Camera. Just like they are in movies, TVs, and TV shows, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's just stuff like that. I can't give you all the details because I don't want to spoil the fun for you, but it's different. Lately, I've been staying up later. My thoughts press me up like elevators. Yeah. And I'm not sure if I just need some air or a respirator, a space alone and vacant, a place away from all these fakers, bras or haters, gangsters. Jordan gonna take my money and put my niggas in the books. Whatever happened to that 120, I should've spent that on some books or send it to my brother so he can help my mother, working 3 jobs in America just for some bread and butter. Presidential tunes playing off of Donald Trump. Meanwhile, we complaining but don't really care who run it. 90s babies, we graduated, nigga, we made it. We coding crazy. Pass me that spliff, and I'ma face it. My mama asked me why, I told her look at what I'm facing, going through the motions while I'm questioning my motives. Right now I'm taking this moment to think. Try to keep composure on this floating roller coaster. Made me toss and turn all night when I sleep, cause of my inner thoughts. 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 My 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 thoughts. The mind is a terrible thing to waste cause of my inner thoughts. 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 Yeah.
I'm destined for greater. Bump this job, I won't see you later. Making my own way, I'm screaming bump this minimum wage. It's like a slave ship, master cracking his whip. My mother and father ain't raised no. I'ma keep fighting to end up dead in the ditch. Cause I ain't working for no white man who don't care about me. I always knew there was something about me. Used to be silent as but then I wrote my first rhyme, so I can never shut up. This ain't no joke, I'm dead ass. Going to every single class, I swear to God, when I graduate, I get the last laugh. But damn, gotta pay Uncle Sam back. That's really proof the whole system is whack. For the rest of my life, I gotta break him a stat. Yo, that's messed up for real. I'm grinding hard for a deal. Life hit me like a truck. God, please take the wheel. I'ma let this grass burn so I don't crash and burn. Last year taught me a lot, so I'm gonna use what I learned. I'm destined for greater. Destined for greater. Destined for greater. Destined for greater.
It'll be 2 years this summer. I started rapping around the time of, you remember that when Dylan Roof shot up the church, Charleston 9. That really inspired me to start writing because I started rapping like a couple weeks before that whole event happened, and then when I saw that, it just really inspired me to just start writing because I've always been that conscious individual who just didn't really know how to express like what he felt about certain situations. So when that happened, it just inspired me to write about it. So I'm from Atlanta, so when the song "Coming to Atlanta" came out, I think that was like '03. So when I first heard that song, that's what really put me on rap. That song, like his lyrical flow, like the fast flow and everything. So Ludacris is the first artist I listened to. So he's one of my biggest influences on my flow as far as flow and stuff like that. So now recently in high school, I started listening to Wiz Khalifa, and I felt like a more of a connection with him because like his positive spirit and his lyrics just I don't know, it's just something about it. It just felt like I connected more with him, and I started listening to J. Cole a whole lot more, and I connect more with him on just everything, like just the way, just the subject matter he talks about connects with me a lot more. So those three are like my biggest musical influences. But as far as me putting out any new music, I actually do a whole lot more besides just music. I engineer for other people. I got my own studio, so I engineer for other artists on campus. I'm also a freelance videographer, so I do a lot of other stuff. So making music, this summer I'll definitely be going hard at the music for sure, because I'll have a lot more time on hand. So as of now, I have an idea for an EP. It's gonna be called A Shot in the Dark. It was supposed to be released last semester, but it was too much going on. So that'll be coming soon, but not anytime soon.
We thuggin'. Sun shining through my window, rolling out of bed, now I'm rolling up the endo to get my mental right. I take flight to start the day, think about ways that I'ma get paid. Ain't gonna be another slave to the system, I'm on a mission, never kissing anybody backside. Rolling up trees while the beat rides, ain't expressing all the pain inside of me. Bad luck keeps finding me, she keep riding me, I think she fond of me. She tryna bond with me like she the bride to be, but I'ma leave her stood up. Only got half a tank of gas and $5 to my name. Life is a game and I refuse to play by the rules. I'ma take what they owe me, so run your jewels. Spitting fire like a rocket, but my jet never cools. Only been rapping for a year and I body these fools. No stress, front and center, higher than the flight school, higher than the ozone. Y'all making hits or bars, I'm hitting niggas with stools. Sour diesel in my system and I'm on a mission for bad women incredible, hoping the universe love me today. I'm a dog and I came to play with your girl and she showing me her sunny D's. Oh, sunny D's. 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 Oh, look at the tiptoe of my Jordans. The tiptoe of my Jordans. Sunny D's. Sunny D's. Sunny D's. Sunny D's. Money B? Double D's. Sunny D's. Sunny D's. Okay. Sunny D's. You gotta say something about that Sunny D's. Money Trees. Oh, that's a great song. That's an excellent song. I love that song. Kendrick Lamar, one of the greatest rappers alive. Sun shining through my window, rise and ride. My grind on my mental, so my funds don't go out of the window. Got a pocket full of without the L's, so I'm not taking losses when the wind blows. But what's a holler to $1 when I gotta keep my bars tight and copper lined up like a barber shopping. The same as a donut hole in a small frappe to an off-duty popo. Told me by the time I'm 25, I need to start a home in the whip with the tent low. Bad baby girl with my wrist on the hip bone, black with an accent, lip full of passion, hit from the back like a dog till the cat is dead on my. That's the fatal attraction. Dreams of driving down Rodeo, inside ketchup, outside mayo, pockets filled with healthy lettuce. Her head bob like the tomato. Veggie Tales couldn't show you sunny days as bright as these. Future brighter than the Simpson. No OJ for me, cause I like Sunny D's. Sunny D's. Sunny D's. I like double D's. And Money Trees. Sunny D's. That was it? Sunny D's. That's it? Yeah. That's it. That we gotta work here. Who said Applebee's? I said Applebee's.
Which I have just seen with some of the best performances out of SSU students. Who knew our students had this much talent?
I mean, it's still shocking to me.
It is.
Well, I'm Destin Johnson.
My name is Shaquay McQueen.
And this has been SSU Performances. Catch you next time.